Well, Mountain Aerial Cableway Company wants Capetonians to pay it forward by making someone's day during these tough times. Now, they've started a campaign to give back to those who haven't experienced the breathtaking ride up the mountain. This is done through a weekly giveaway. Let's find out how it's working with Giselle Esau. She's from the company. Giselle, good morning. And I think it's a lovely initiative. People might ask, but surely there are things that people need more desperately than a ride up to Table Mountain. But, these are the simple things that can make you happy. So how did it come about? Whose idea was this?
Well, I mean, it was my kind of concept from the beginning, and kind of I did it on a personal kind of marketing level. I wanted to get people to engage with the cableway because obviously things have been quiet and tourism has been extremely affected by COVID. So we're seeing a lot of more locals, and I wanted them to engage with us by, interacting on social media, sharing hashtags, tagging us. So I came up with this campaign of them, tagging us and sharing with us weekly. And then as I was kind of working with it and developing, I thought, there's so many people, and since I started working there, you just hear the same stories about how many locals have actually never been up the cableway. So I thought, why not give people the option of either they can come again or they can pay it forward and actually share this opportunity with the many Capetonians who actually haven't experienced this before. So
how does it work now? If I go up and I want somebody else to experience this, what do I need to do?
So if you want to keep it or pay it forward, you can, if you're doing it, we're doing it weekly and we're going to run until the end of 2021. So it's about sharing this kind of love message for the entire year. So we would want you to tag us and then use the hashtag spotted at Table Mountain Cableway. It's a very long hashtag, we know, but it's the only way that we can track and make sure that we know who is visiting us during the week. We're trying to keep it as current as possible. So if you come this week, use the hashtag. If we select you, we then announce the winner on Saturday mornings. And then when we announce it and we get hold of you, we say, this is your prize. You have the option to use it yourself within this time frame, or you can share it and pay it forward.
Okay, so basically I could pay for somebody else to go up Table Mountain instead of coming back up there myself. How is that person selected? Do I have to nominate somebody?
No, well, that's completely up to you. So we check up with the people now and find out if they've decided. I mean, it's a very personal choice. We're not going to judge you if you do or don't pay it forward. We've had one person already paid forward, Clinton Butter, and he let us know that he wanted to share it with a friend. So it's not about nominating. We think it's a very personal decision. We just think we're giving you the option. So if you want to pay it forward, you can pay it forward. If you want to just use it again, it's really up to you. But we think the message that we want to get across is that during COVID and during this pandemic, it's something small, but we think, give people the opportunity to share the love, especially during these hard times. And even if it's just a cable ride up, it's something that so many Capetonians have never done before. So there's no nomination. It's a very personal choice. And we just want to find out, and we do find out if the people are sharing or not. And yeah, I think it's quite exciting and something that we're quite excited to just share with the city.
So you say so far you've had one person who's done this. Have you been able to gauge the response? Like you say, this only happens sort of at the end of every week. So how's it been going after that initial sort of launch?
Well, it's really starting to pick up now. So I think as we're getting the word out, people are beginning to share. We're seeing such amazing entries, and it's, people, when they get there, they're using the hashtag, they're tagging us, and they're getting involved. I think it was a slow start at beginning because it was something that we've never done before. But I think as we're pushing it out, more and more people are engaging with us, and I think we'll see a lot more pay it forward now as the message gets across.
And how is it going up Table Mountain, Giselle? I was there in the first week of December when things seemed to be okay COVID-wise. We had, just word was coming through after that of this sort of second wave, and things got really bad after that. And it was quite busy. I mean, it was very well managed, I must say, in terms of social distancing and making sure and all the precautions and all of that. Despite COVID, and I know tourism has taken a knock, but despite COVID, are you seeing a reasonable number of people coming up there?
I think the second wave hit us worse than we anticipated. I mean, we're also staying positive at the cableway. I mean, the mountain team and the staff and everyone is a really great team to work with, and we are just going to do the utmost that we can to just keep it going. This is why we started initiatives like the Pay It Forward movement, because maybe things aren't the same as what it was a year ago, but there are other ways to kind of, share some positivity. So maybe the numbers aren't as high as they would have been pre-COVID, but we are just trying to, keep our spirits up. And we do appreciate all the locals who are visiting us during this time.
Right, great. Thanks very much for that. That's the Mountain Aerial Cableway Company's Giselle Esau there, just trying to get people to come up there and, of course, give somebody else an opportunity if you go up there. And it is indeed splendid. You have to do it at least once in your lifetime.